I joined Fellow about a year ago because I really saw the value in the ability to more easily stay connected with my network. Uh, I saw that value in the service and also to further enhance my brand by creating my own personal website. I had exported my contacts from LinkedIn in the past, but I didn't do follow up with the same methodology that Kurt talked about, where you export the contacts and then sort them by title and then by people you know. And then, of course, the ability to send a mass email out once a quarter or however often you like. That doesn't really look like a mass email. It's very, very useful. Because at this point in my career, really my net worth depends on my network. And so I really need to make sure I foster that appropriately. Probably communicated on average with 30 or 40 people prior to this, and that would be very haphazard when I suddenly run across a business card or be thinking of them. After this, with regular campaigns that I would do, I would say that's usually gone up at least 4 or 5. It turns out that I joined Fellow because Kurt found me on LinkedIn and reached out to me and had a 30-minute interview with me. And it was right at the same time I started my own business. I'm really doing two things here in Silicon Valley. One is recruiting, because all of my friends said I should do this because I'm so well connected right here in the Valley, come from the business, and built so many teams. And secondly, I'm also doing business development for several startups based here in Silicon Valley. And so that's really, the timing was perfect for me to join this. And I think I'm one of the biggest proponents for Hello Fellow as well. I've told many, many people about it. My networking I've consisted of going to a lot of events here in Silicon Valley, meetups in the evening to meet people face to face, and going to trade shows, and then thirdly, using LinkedIn. Once I would meet those people, it's pretty rare that I find somebody on LinkedIn and reach out to them and that they respond if they don't know me. It really is critical to have met them or have an introduction through a mutual friend. And Hello Fellow really helps cement that thought. They really like how it helps make me a more interesting person. Because I featured in my personal website that I'm a beekeeper, which is pretty unusual. I find that there's very few people in my network that are beekeepers, although I have run across a couple. And so we have that common bond to discuss. And the second thing is this 1977 MG I bought as my first car out of college. I feature that on my website. So I totally agree with Kurt's philosophy is that people want to deal with people who are interested, not boring. They want to find out, what makes you different? Why should I talk to you? And my whole purpose here is to be hopeful and interesting to my friends and colleagues. Well, certainly it's been very useful for me to find out through my network clients for my recruiting business. And as a result of one of my first campaigns, I just not only interested in the result, I was able to engage with the client and find them an employee with the company. So